58 kilograms. In the red singlet will be Kayla Miracle. She's wrestling for the Sunkissed Kids. She'll be taking on Randi Beltz, wrestling for Titan Mercury. Beltz in the blue, Miracle in the red. Miracle qualified for the Olympic team trials by being the highest placing medalist at the Bill Farrell Invitational in New York City back in November. Randi Beltz qualified via her 4th place finish at the U.S. Nationals in Las Vegas. Miracle, just 19 years of age. She's a bronze medalist from the 2013 Junior World Championships and was 2nd in the cadet age division in 2012. Beltz misses a single leg. Miracle working on a go behind. Kind of let her come up to shoot a counter high crotch. She missed on that. Beltz on the go behind takedown right into a trapped arm gut wrench. She's going to the trapped arm side, gets the exposure, 2 points up, and now a 4-0 lead for Randi Beltz. Two-on-one for Beltz on Miracle's left side. And now she switches off to her right. Trying to use that left foot to hook the heel of Miracle to work her way into a single leg. She's attacking. Miracle's got to get down on a knee here on the boundary line. And they're going to call him grounded. Dangerous situation there for Miracle. She was getting pushed to the boundary line. She should have been down on her knees a little bit earlier. And she could have just defended and backed out there by staying up on her feet. She kind of planted and tried to take Beltz out first. Ultimately, she ended up on the ground, and there was no call. 45 seconds to go in the opening period. 4-0 lead for Beltz. Back to that 2-on-1. Tries to step inside and pull Miracle down to the mat with the 2-on-1. There's a fireman's carry by Miracle. Here's a spot that Mike Mount and I have talked about plenty with Haji Aliyev. And Miracle, she converts the takedown, scores the 2. Would have been better off jumping her feet over in that fireman's. And then she would have only ended up with 2. So I don't know what I'm talking about because she scored the takedown and then she got the exposure. So she put 4 points up in the board instead of 2 with just the exposure off the fireman's carry. (4-4) at the break, coming out in the second period. Miracle does have the advantage in criteria that she scored the last points. Both women have 2 two-point maneuvers. Beltz working back to a 2-on-1 on the right side. Miracle has good head position defending there. She's getting her head buried in on the side. The Beltz is trying to take the 2-on-1. Misses on a shot. Beltz looking for a go behind. Miracle has the elbow pulled tight on the far side. Beltz a little overzealous there. Going for the go behind, leaving her arm trailing though. And now she's got back ankle. Miracle able to lock on the knee. Beltz clears the hands. Miracle still has that hand on the inside of the leg, trying to face. And Beltz finally gets the go behind score. She takes a 6-4 lead with 1:50 to go in the bout. Beltz's corner wants her to get back to the 2-on-1. She does that on Miracle's right side. She's controlling that arm, trying to take the 2-on-1 down to the mat. And she slips the left arm free, puts it around the waist, scores another takedown. Beltz with a 4-point advantage with 1:12 remaining. Miracle's going to have to find an answer for that 2-on-1. Beltz goes into that collar tie, making Miracle kind of take hold. She takes the 2-on-1 off, and she's been very good switching back and forth. Whatever angle Miracle wants to give her, she's going to take a 2-on-1 to that side. Miracle outside double leg, and she goes right through, scores the takedown, trying to get into a, looked like she was trying to take the right leg over for a lace. Now working on a gut wrench, and they'll be brought back up to their feet. Looking back again to that criteria advantage, all 2-point scores so far throughout the bout. So if Miracle were to score a 2-point exposure or a takedown, she would take the lead at 8-8. Front head situation, Miracle locked on that elbow. She's just trying to get a fresh start, and there it is. 20 seconds remain in the bout. Miracle needs a takedown or exposure. There it is, fireman's carry. She scored this earlier. It's where I was talking about she could hop over. She's going to try to pop her head. Beltz is looking for a spladle here. 2 points has been scored for Miracle on the exposure, and that's going to be the winning 2 points. 8-8 up on the board. Kayla Miracle, and Beltz wants the cube thrown out. She's going to challenge the exposure off of the fireman's carry. Each wrestler has 4 2-point maneuvers, and Miracle scoring in the closing 10 seconds has the criteria advantage with the last score. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good shot of the video review board. And the challenge coming up here on mat 1. Can watch Miracle was in on that fireman's carry. Same situation. You see some of the Europeans, and most of the Europeans, they'll hop their feet right over, where some of our American, we're afraid to give up the exposure there on our own move. We seem to be a little more hesitant to do that. Europeans like to hop right over. They score their exposure. So Miracle's in on that fireman's carry. Had her head pinched down in. And they're looking for exposure on Beltz. Here it is. Beltz started climbing over the top. She had the left leg of Miracle secured, I believe, who was trying to step inside for a spladle. So the question being sent to the video review panel, did Randi Beltz expose on this fireman's carry? And as we get a look there, I believe that is going to be exposure. Miracle kind of shaking her head like, yeah, pretty confident I'm going to pick up the win here. And the only difference with the challenge here, if it is a lost challenge, it'll be a 9-8. So 2 red is confirmed, 1 point for the lost challenge, and it's a 9-8 victory for Kayla Miracle. She's your 2016